What's up, guys? This is just a random thing because I'm sick as a dog, by the way, and even though, like, my hair's a mess and I'm, like, dying, I'm always gonna be a pain in the ass, even to myself, and I feel like the need to fucking rant about this. Thanks, Jackie, for for striking up a conversation with me, asking if I feel okay, and then I start actually talking to you. God damn it. I'm gonna deflect and blame Jackie for everything. If you don't know who Jackie is, Jackie's my friend. But anyway, so this is what the thing stems off of. I don't know if you can even see this. So I was just giving a thumbs up to Jackie, a response to one of her comments. And I said, how fucking racist of Facebook to let me choose the color of my thumb. And then I proceeded to, pick random fucking things in all the different colors. I think I missed one. Sorry, Facebook or people. And then so this is what my argument is. This is why racism's a social construct, okay? And this is why I can't really understand I can't understand where this comes from. The reason that I'm a white person, it's my skin, I'm a white bitch, is because my ancestors, through evolution, were snuggling with icebergs and, doing camouflage with snowstorms. Essentially. I know this sounds really fucking weird because I've been smoking pot. And yeah. And that's another reason why I think I feel the need to strain myself to do this. But it's Aries season and I don't know if it's the argument thing or if it's, I don't know. Let's just sum it up to that. Let's make it easy on myself. Argument season. Aries season. But anyway, the reason why I'm such a white bitch is because I come from, like, the areas where glaciers would be normal for me to see. That would be something that I would have to adapt around. So I became as white as the fucking snow. Because evolutionary-wise, that's the only way that my kind survived, is if I adapted to my environment, okay? The reason why somebody is as black as night is literally because they went to war with the sun and they fucking came back and won, okay? If I was out in Africa or near the equator, which is also, where all the darker cultures come from, I would be fucking charred, dead from sunburns and, heat exhaustion. Way before I could even procreate and hope that my offspring would go north where they can survive. Now, people say, well, what about the racist cop? What about my racist white neighbor? It's not your neighbor that's the source of the racism. It's not the cop that's the source of the racism. It's the person who governs the kind of, community laws of the neighborhood. And what they allow to actually happen, or what they encourage to happen, is to why your neighbor then conforms to the social ideas that they're better than you because of blah 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 blah, because you came from Africa or you came from South America or whatever. Okay? And it's not the cop per se. I'm not saying that they're not racist neighbors. I'm not saying that there's not racist cops, okay? But I'm telling you where the origin of the problem is coming from, okay? So if you look at the cop that pulls over the black dude or whatever, I don't even know. I just know the statistics, I guess, or the exaggerated ones sometimes with black people because they spout off about it all the time. I don't really know too much of the statistics, to be honest. I know enough to know that it's over exaggerated, but I don't know all the statistics for every demographic kind of thing. But anyway, it's not always the cop. It's actually the cop who taught the cop how to do their job. Who gives the orders of what the cop should look for? It happens all the time. It's just like when I go out on the weekends. There's cops fucking everywhere. Why is there cops everywhere? Because somebody at the top told them to go out and delegate certain areas to pop people that are likely doing weekend things, like going to the bar. But I can be just as fucked up, even more fucked up than most of those people on a fucking Wednesday night, and I could be driving around fucking swerving all over the road, and there's no cops to be found. Why? Because somebody up top tells them that there's nobody actually out on a Wednesday night fucked up because everybody's got a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all a social construct that you all fall for. This is why racism is bullshit. And the fact that, like, Facebook gives me the option to have, like, 5, 6, not, they don't even need one. The only reason why I realized that there was a color difference is because my phone was glitching, and I went to go hold down the thumb thing, and then it showed me there were different colors, so I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Why? 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 So people that are feeding into the racism shit can then just have another thing to basically make shit about? Start shit about? I guess I've no room to talk right now, Miss Aries argument season, but it's just another thing. Like, how much fucking server space did you actually waste putting in that widget so people could do that? For no fucking reason. And then somebody'd go, well, it's to express who they are, blah, blah, blah. People are certain colors. Yeah, no, okay. So back to my original argument. A darker person, I don't even have to say race, a darker person came from the middle of the earth, the equator, because their body and their ancestors had to evolve into who they are now to be that color. The people that are white as fuck, near the polar ice caps, they lived in those regions, or at least closer to them, had to be white as fuck to survive the frigid kind of bullshit. Okay? Alright. Facebook existed, and the thumbs up thing was yellow for the longest time, or whatever the hell it is, orange. For the longest time. And then until recently, when the racism thing started to become a huge hype, then that got added. Do you see what I'm saying? That's a social construct. Social construct. I'm gonna go now, because I think I'm starting to feel better, and I'm just going to make myself even sicker just bitching about this, and I've made my points. I'm just thinking already about all the fucking retarded backlash comments that I'll get for this, and I'm already ready to argue against them. So yeah, the last 30 seconds of this fucking video is against all the dumbass comments that first and foremost come up. There we go. That makes me feel better.